Hi there, I'm Dr. Noelle Nelson, and it's my pleasure to share a few thoughts with you today. Some uplifting, inspiring, and practical tips to help you find greater happiness and success in your life. Today's topic: when love is not enough. You are working on your relationship. You have been working on this relationship as long as you can remember, as your friends are only too quick to remind you. In fact, it seems that every minute you're not actually at your job, you are in some way or another working on the relationship. Your relationship always seems somehow to be on the rocks. Oh, there'll be a good week or two, and then you're ecstatic. Oh, they're really the one for me. Everything's going great. And you bathe in a rosy glow, assuring everybody that finally you got it right. You know what to do, and ain't love grand. Until the next argument, cold shoulder, rejection, or other rupture of your relationship, and there you are, dragging your partner back into therapy or back into Zoom therapy for the 47th time that year. I don't get it, you say. I really, really tried this time. I must be relationship impaired. There's no hope. I should just give it all up. But here's the thing. Sometimes the problem isn't with what you do in a relationship. Most people are very devoted, committed, and valiant in a relationship, genuinely putting their best foot forward, doing, as it were, all the right things. Sometimes the problem is what you do before you get into the relationship. And we tend to make two major errors in entering a relationship. First of all, we fail to observe the person we're interested in as they really are. Secondly, we fail to be who we really are when we're with this interesting new person. Now, we are all blind, if you will, to those we are attracted to a certain degree. And, of course, everybody wants to put their best self forward at the beginning of meeting someone. So I'm not talking about 100% accurate observation, nor 100% being who you really are. However, there's a big difference between saying to yourself, oh, they like to hang with friends and party all night. Oh, that's just because we're not together all the time yet. They won't need that kind of thing after we're really together. Versus, oh, so they like to hang with friends and party all night. Maybe this person really needs that kind of downtime with their friends. The latter is a realistic assessment of the situation, which may or may not be completely accurate, but at least takes into account what you are observing as really being that person's reality. When you ignore a person's reality, you set yourself up for a big, usually unpleasant, surprise down the road. So what to do? Well, first of all, observe, observe, observe. Don't rush into relationship. Take the time to observe the person and how they choose to live their life, rather than assuming that somehow that will change or you can change them. Make an informed decision when you enter a relationship. For example, I know X, Y, and Z about this person, and I choose to accept these behaviors. Now, this does not mean a partner doesn't change over time. Of course they do. You do. But don't count on such a change as you go into the relationship. Operate on the premise of what you see is what you get, and be sure you've made lots of efforts to really see who the person is. You'll save yourself much work down the road. Secondly, be yourself. As much as you can, be who you really are. If you like movies and hate water skiing, don't suddenly decide, well, I could learn to love water skiing and I could go to movies with my friends instead. Perhaps you could. But in the interests of starting off a relationship with good chances of it being a happy and fulfilling one, better you should express who you are at this point in time, and let it be known that, well, you are open to discovering other interests later on. Now, this is very different from hiding who you are and hoping it will all be okay. Do that, and your partner is likely to feel betrayed, not overjoyed, and you are likely to feel frustrated and unhappy. What you do in establishing a relationship is every bit as important as what you do during the relationship. Give equal attention to both, and give yourself the joy of a truly fulfilling relationship. Thank you for listening to Up, and check out my new book, Phoenix Rising, surviving catastrophic loss, fires, floods, hurricanes, and tornadoes. If you'd like more uplifting, inspiring, practical tips and techniques, please visit my website, noelnelson.com, or take a look at my Meet the Amazings Facebook page. And until next time, be well and take care.